Who's gonna have a YouTube video done first on their main channels?
Oh, me, 1,000,000,000%.
I've heard that before.
Semi 100%.
Yeah, Riley's spending like 3 years on this.
What?
Oh,
No.
true.
Come on.
So we're gonna have to find new YouTubers.
I've heard Candace is pretty good.
Oh yeah. I actually know Candace, and I like the last name.
Okay, I'm recording, guys. Stop exposing people. I don't want to have to edit this video. Hello. Shut up. Editing's going well today. We're making the TV show.
Oh shucks.
Shut up.
Am I gonna get cancelled?
Semi's talking shit that I won't finish this season for 3 years, but I think I can get it done this year. It's only 3 episodes.
Don't invest in his cryptocurrency.
Alright.
I do not have
If you invest in his
cryptocurrency.
cryptocurrency related to the drop, it's a scam.
Okay. What should we talk about? What's happening today?
We need to be quiet.
No, do whatever.
Alright.
There's no structure to this thing.
Alright.
Yeah, so I'm working on season 1, episode 1. Semi Brosnan's just over here working on his next YouTube video. What's it called, brother?
It's called something along the lines of 72 hours in a trial. Alright, let me start again. It's called something along the lines of 72 hours in a town that's trapped in the 70s. 60s.
Very interesting.
Far out.
It shall definitely be out before my TV show comes out, so go watch it.
Yep.
Anyways, on today's agenda, what's on my mind? Well, I'm editing the training scene at the moment in episode 1, and if you haven't seen episode 1 yet, this means nothing to you, but if you have, this scene is very freaking tough to edit. I have like literally hours and hours and hours of footage from about 3 weeks worth of training. Semi's directing me to move.
No, I'm directing Kai to try to get in your shot, but he's not in it. Actually, yeah, come this way and that way, then you're there eating.
So I have hours and hours and hours of footage over the course of 3 weeks from so many different training sessions, and I'm like scouring through each and every one of these training sessions here. Can they see my screen?
Yes.
Nice. So essentially,
Can they see my belly button?
They can. It looks like you got no pants on.
so I have hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of this kind of footage of me punching stuff and getting punched and kicking stuff, and essentially I need to sort through all of this and find and build the story for my progress as a fighter, and it's actually really tough, like really hard, because
There's no progress.
shut up. There is. I actually got a lot better over the time period before I fought Rick.
No, you did. I watched it.
Kai was there, but he was wrestling people because he's a little wrestler. But yeah, it's really tough because there's all these like little moments sprinkled throughout it of like funny interactions, maybe with the coach, or the coach giving me specific direction that I need to find and mark it all individually, so I know what's the best possible story to kind of bring us from me starting to learn Muay Thai all the way to the point of having the fight. So it's the most important part of the episode. And then making it entertaining at the same time. So it's not just me hitting a fucking bag for 20 minutes and everyone is collectively bored and taps out and doesn't even get to the point of the episode, which is the most awesomeness part, which is the fight. So what am I learning in this current period of the edit? Thought of something cool actually the other day, and it helped me bring a lot more attention towards this point in the edit. And it's like kind of giving myself an editing brief before I sit down and lock in to editing. And essentially, like if you're ever hiring an editor or anything like that, you would give them a brief that kind of gives them an understanding of like the feel and the kind of the emotion you're trying to get out of whatever this video is or this scene is that you're editing. So making myself write myself my own brief beforehand kind of taps me back into that mindset of, okay, I'm editing the first, say, week of training here before this event occurs. There's like some bad things that happen along the way, like I go to hospital at one point. So say I'm editing the block before I go to hospital. It's like, okay, I want to make sure I'm hitting points of like the fact that my skill is increasing, the fact that my confidence is increasing. So when we hit the hospital scene, that can hit harder. So writing this editing brief is kind of like bringing back my attention to where exactly in the story are we? What emotion needs to come out at this point? So my mind can kind of be in that. And then once I get into this editing flow, which is a beautiful thing. If you're an editor watching this, you probably know, or hopefully know, what I'm talking about here, is when you kind of get into this seamless flow where things are happening naturally and you exit your brain and everything begins to happen, and you begin to see the story unfolding naturally before you. Because if you're constantly in your brain whilst you're editing, kind of fucked. What do you reckon, Sammy?
Yeah, I just heard if you're constantly in your brain when you're editing, it's more from the heart and intuition thing at a certain point. Oh, hey guys. Howdy, partner. Howdy, partner.
I think that's all my brain wants to say today. Here's the progress for the day. Love ya. Bye.